Number 9, when you have a rubble, it's not bubble, right? When you have a rubble stone exterior finish with a CMU, concrete masonry unit, backup wall, it is likely that you will use A, ladder type reinforcing, B, truss type reinforcing, C, adjustable type reinforcing, D, solid barrier type wall system. So when we're talking about reinforcing in a masonry setup, this is, even though it's stone, it's considered masonry, that in a sort of typical brick veneer, I'm going to have a few bricks, and then I'll have an air gap. I might have insulation. In fact, I sure hope I have insulation in there. I have a CMU. So here's my brick outer veneer. And here's my inner wythe, that is the CMU. So when I do these, I have 3 of those bricks, and a typical brick is going to equal 1 of those CMUs. And so that makes it so that I know that there's going to be these moments where these things align. And the ladder reinforcing just means reinforcing that looks like a ladder. So it's just something like that. A truss reinforcing, well, same basic idea, right? It's like that. And I can lay it right in there, and it's going to reinforce across the 2 wythes, but allow them to be a little bit separate. So that air gap, if one moves a little differently from the other, the metal, very thin reinforcing will have a little bit of give to it, so that it can reinforce the wall. Maybe I do it every 2 CMU courses, maybe I do it every course, maybe I do it every 3, depending on what the loads are like. But it allows for a little bit of movement. But the question is about a rubble exterior. So rubble is when that stone, might look kind of like something like that. I'm just making it up here, right? So it's all over the place, right? In that kind of situation, if that's the look I have, I'm not likely to have a spot where everything's going to line up all the way across this whole thing. So instead of having these, which can lay flat, I'm going to have these ones that will have, this is in section now, a little bit of element that can sit into the appropriate spot of the CMU, and then it'll have a little piece that can ride up and down this. So if there happens to be a piece of rubble here, and then I can put another one on top of it, and so this can be adjustable up and down to wherever it happens to fit into this system. So it might fit there and there, but then in this one it's going to fit over here, and then this one it's going to be down there. And so I'm able to, by putting these individual pieces in that have this adjustability, I can adjust that reinforcing to fit to the overall. Solid barrier system means I would do it without an air gap. That's also a possibility, but I think the adjustable is a better answer.